Hello guys, S2W here with your next casual consumer's perspective review. For this video, we will be looking at the second shoe that I picked up during a restock that happened at a mall near me. So a new foot action store opened up, and at their grand opening, a few fire restocks happened. I've bought two sneakers that I missed out on during their initial release, and the first was the Air Jordan 6 Infrared, which I've already done a review on. This second sneaker is just as iconic as the first one, with the last global retro happened in 2011. Now 7 years later, it has come back again with a minor twist, surpassing the best-selling Jordan on earth held previously by the Space Jam 11's retro in 2016. Today, I have the Air Jordan 11 Concords here for a review. If you find my video has helped you in any way, please don't forget to subscribe and share the video to help a brother out. When we talk about a timeless sneaker, the Jordan 11 will always be among that category. Designed by iconic designer Tinker Hatfield in 1995, it was a sneaker that he wanted to blend both performance and lifestyle with. When it was first made as a sample, Michael Jordan loved it so much that he wore them on court even before it was ready for performance. Worn only for 2 games until the NBA fined him because the colorway didn't match his team color, that Concord sample was short-lived, donning the number 45 at the heel, which was the temporary jersey number MJ wore for his new beginning out of retirement in 1995 for the 1994 NBA season. However, the sneaker's first public release didn't happen until the following NBA season about 6 months after, in which that new Concord has already donned the number 23 at the heel, which is MJ's OG jersey number. This 2019 retro sees the number 45 at the heel, meaning the shoe we have here is the closest to its original form, the first OG number 45 retro after these 23 long years. Let's take a closer look at these sneakers. 7 years ago, the retro of the number 23 Concord caused foot stores to implement new options for sneaker purchasing. It was then raffles started to happen nowadays. Now I'm no Jordan expert, but visual wise to an average guy, aside from the number 45 at the heel, the iconic look and colorway of the Concord look pretty much the same from previous retros. Although the shoebox did look more fancy with the pull-out design, purple cover, and solid shoe trees, these 2019 Concords came with rather simple designs of the box to imitate the experience of the 1990 form. So this 2019 shoebox is a lot more simplistic, but at least these came with the same solid shoe trees though. Donning the iconic white and black colorway, the upper of the sneaker is primarily made out of 3 different materials. Featuring the original high-cut design, we'll continue to see the white breathable mesh surrounding the tongue area, enclosed by a standard white leather overlay at the heel, and the kicker of all the uppers, the black patent leather overlay wrapping around the base of the shoe. Although none of these material translates to a flexible shoe to wear daily, as it is still a predominantly basketball shoe, so it does focus more on stability, steadiness, and durability than anything. This is further pushed to its limits with the carbon fiber shank for extra support on feet seen right under the medial side of the sneaker and throughout the outsole. Both sides of the shoe look pretty much identical to each other besides a few points. Differences are seen at the patent leather, where the cut is slightly different on the medial side with a noticeable stitch line merging this one-piece patent leather together. This patent leather cut on this OG number 45 Concords also sit higher than previous retros too, copying the thicker cut seen on the OG sample pair. The other difference is seen at the back of the sneaker, where the Jumpman logo is embroidered only on the lateral surface. This is also where we'll see the special number 45 printed on the heel tab of the shoe. It is not embroidered, again, in order to preserve the same experience seen on the sample pair. On top of the shoes, we will see the same strips of nylon eye stays that allow the thick white rope laces to thread through. Right under the lacing setup is the padded mesh tongue, and right at the center of it, we'll see a strip of branding patch that reads Jumpman Jordan. Inside the sneakers, nothing much is really seen here. We have the regular textile wall lining padded just enough for a comfortable fit, and most importantly, it does come with removable insoles with a thicker and heavier type of rubber foam, the same seen on the Air Jordan 6 Infrared. It's really the only thing keeping the shoes comfortable to wear as a lifestyle shoe, since the midsole is still the old but standard foam tech with a full-length air unit that's made for strength and toughness. The monochrome colorway is then balanced out with an icy outsole at the bottom, coupled with Concord accents rubber treads for increased traction, and of course, the Jumpman logo is seen right under this icy outsole to preserve the brand identity. Anyways, here are some Air Jordan 11 Concord fit footage. Sizing wise, I had no problem going true to size. However, because of my wide feet, the area around the end of my pinky is hugging the wall of the lateral front. Not something I enjoy feeling, so I'm still iffy on the fit of these. I mean, they look great on feet if it works out for your foot shape, but personally, it's to the point where it's not leaning to my favor unless I suck it up. Again, when it fits, this shoe and colorway just looks clean. It's like the staple model and colorway that some even wear for their weddings. It's just one of those iconic models from the Jordan brand that everyone, if not have, should know about. Now in Canada, these by no means were low priced, as retail for these were 295 Canadian before tax. If you really wanted these though, I don't think it was that hard to get them when it came out, as stock was abundant. Everywhere had these, but if you slept on them, you would have missed out, as a silhouette as iconic as this one, the same model that MJ wore right after his retirement, the one that got his 1995 MVP, All-Star MVP, Finals MVP, and 4th championship ring while wearing this model, is just a staple to anyone who's interested in Jordans. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what you think is more iconic, these or the infrared 6s. Fun fact, back in 2016, I had chances to buy the Space Jam 11s, but I've let it go every time I've had it, and I've regretted it ever since because I can relate more to that shoe than these Concords. Regardless, I'm not sure when the next retro of these are happening, but if it's going to take another 7 years for these to come out, I don't want to make the same mistake as the Space Jams, so I've decided to cop these Concords. That's it for today. S2W signing off.